I'm doing a quick little stream move. I want to see because I've been playing this game for like the last like month, and of course, right when I'm almost done, it occurred to me, well, maybe you should probably stream, right? And you think I would have thought about that months ago, but I didn't. So let's see. Okay. So I'm on the stream. I'm trying to see what y'all seeing. I hate this. Okay. I don't want to manage the stream. I just want to see it. All right. Bear with me here. This is how we get down, yo. Twitch. Okay. Oh, that explains why that didn't work too. All right. Now we're gonna get in the game in a second. Let's see. Nerd motivation. Okay. It does show me in here. I just want to hear it. I'm always here. Okay. We're good. Like y'all can't even hear the music at all. That's good. Tweet, tweet, tweet. So, all right, cool. All right, that explains that. All right. So I'll just talk a little bit. I'll check the chat occasionally, see what y'all talking about. Um, but let's see. Oh, see now I can put San Andreas again and it works. Okay. Another one where I'm not going to share the stream. I'm just do it. Okay. See my chat right here. And I'll probably edit this too later. All right. All right, guys, we're gonna jump in. Let me just go to utility. The only thing I don't like about this, I have to play the game on my laptop. Okay, so let's see if this goes right. You guys should be seeing the Pokemon, and then me after. Y'all look orange on the screen, bro. I only look black. On my TV, it looks very different. But anyway, um, I'm just gonna chat. So I have been playing Pokemon ZA pretty much on and off for the last, I don't know, maybe like 2 months, right? And I think I'm at the point now where I'm ready to actually take on Zygarde because I'm now going on the side quests. I went back and captured there's only two Froakie in the game to go in battle. I've been collecting all the shards. I'm doing everything you can to raise your Pokemon up the right way as you should, and I'm having a lot of fun. And so, like, I frankly want to talk about this and also review the game at the same time because, for tax purposes, that is how I make a living or make my money. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is one of my businesses, right? It's literally playing Pokemon, playing video games, giving you guys my input. using my voice to speak to it and whatnot, right? Okay, so every time I play a new Pokemon game, I leave with an impression that the thing that I once thought was going to be a thing is now going to be a thing, right? So let me actually, I realized literally right now that I did not switch over views. So y'all can't see my screen at all. So let's make me little, first of all. Also, if you're in the room, say what's up. Please talk. I've done 2 streams now. 2 streams where nobody really chatted, and I was like, yo, what is happening? It kind of blew me away a little bit. I'm not mad about it, just kind of like, I didn't expect it. So anyways, let me just let me start this from this standpoint. So I'm gonna clap my hands so I have a visual for myself, so I know when I actually started the actual legitimate video. Just get my mic where it belongs. Okay, so hey everybody, my name's Chris, and as you guys know, I'm a lifelong Pokemon fan. Have been one since, honestly, I was 11 or 10 years old, which is odd because it's not odd, which is exciting because, you know, I'm right now entering a point where I've been playing Pokemon most of my life, like the majority of it. It's kind of crazy, right? And we're encroaching this year, I think coming up this month actually, of Pokemon's 30th anniversary, right? Which is crazy because you know what that does mean? That means I was 11 when I started playing the game. Because I'll be 41. Wait, I'm 41 already. Oh my God. I'll be 42 this year. Wow. It's born in 1984, for the record. So, yeah, so we're entering a stage now. I'm gonna lie to you, the color degradation on this is terrible in comparison to my TV screen. I gotta figure this out at some point. Oh, wait. I think also that's in the way, so I got a shadow on my face. I can't, man. I will never. I'll be a good streamer one day. I promise. Just, Garbodor is the most depressing Pokemon in the world. Anyway, as I was saying, I have been a Pokemon fan most of my life, and we're now encroaching on the 30th anniversary. Which, again, as you guys may or may not know, like this game that we're playing right now, Pokemon ZA Legends ZA, is kind of an in between game. So what they've been doing is the formula lately has been big Pokemon game. Like I said, the last one I think was Scarlet and Violet, right? And then you play a bunch of little mini games, or they're doing and then they do a re-release of a game that's been HD remade. Or I think currently what they've been doing is the Legends, where they kind of reinvent the wheel of the game. And it's honestly been a breath of fresh air. Now, I will be completely honest with you. I did not play Legends Arceus, and now I think I really should go back and play it. You know what I mean? Like, especially while we wait for the new Pokemon game to come out. If you want me to do that, let me know. But I'm just, I'm finding that this game has been like more of an upgrade than the last game was, right? And when I say that, I mean like, Skull and Violet was an evolution for the Pokemon like world. It was. Like, there had a lot of things we've never seen before. Had a lot of new mechanics. It was great. Then you get to this one, and they change up the way fighting works, right? Because like if you play Pokemon for like the last however many years, you know that it's always been turn based, right? Like you hit me, I hit you, we wait. If you got a Pokemon that's extra fast, sometimes your Pokemon can get 2 moves in and around and knock you out. Like that's kind of basically how it goes, right? But see, I don't think anybody we can even fight you. So let's say we got in this battle with this Pokemon, right? Like battles are no longer you walk on a Pokemon in the grass and you're like, hey, I guess we must fight because I ran into you in the grass. It's like, I remember being in caves and that being really annoying. Like you had to use like the Pokemon repel. You're like, yo, literally Pokemon, leave me the F alone. All y'all weaklings, leave me alone. You know what I mean? Let's see, it's I'll be setting soon. So I'm in the post game part of the game. It's only 4. That sucks. It's not real battles. But I want to give you guys a taste of what it's like to fight a Pokemon in this new battle system. But I'm also in the middle of raising up my Pokemon right. All right, hold on. I can't go on my boxes. So everybody's just going to die because my Pokemon are like 72, 91, 94, 88, 86, 88. You know what I'm saying? I'm still getting Greninja some experience, so enjoy. So I'll just say the mechanics are different. Even with capturing Pokemon, like one of the most skilled things you could do, if you actually notice that's a good thing to explain. So was trying not to make a Pokemon pass out. Now, no matter what, every Pokemon, I don't even need that thing, but no matter what, every single Pokemon you come across just about in the wild, you don't have to worry about like willing it down and getting into a point where it'll actually, you know, last enough for you to faint. Or like remember all the anxiety you'd have sitting there fighting Mewtwo? Like you gotta hit him hard enough where you hurt him, right? But you also don't want to make him faint because you want to catch him if you don't have your Master Ball, right? That was like you sat there with every Pokemon, and you like literally. I mean, I know we all did it. You literally would sit there and you would pause the game. I know you did it. You pause the game and you save before every encounter because you encountered a Pokemon that you like may faint. There was no coming back. Once it's fainted, that boy is gone forever. Unless you go trade with people, bro, and you get no friends, that ain't working. Like, right? You got to reset the whole game, right? That means you have to reset your whole life. I had a game once that, for whatever reason, the game stopped working. I couldn't tell you why to this day. It reset itself. All right, you might get a little example here of how an actual battle works because these are all right. Oh, we're in the dark. Oh, okay. You know what? I'll show you because we're now entering into the battle zone. I don't know where this one is, but we'll see. All right, let's go. Okay, this will be a good battle. So now, see, wild Pokemon, right? What up, Wildy? All right. So I'm gonna call out my Charizard. All right, out of the way, out of the way, out of the way. Got it here, boy. Okay. And see the Pokemon with the red eyes, like the Biden meme? That means those are like harder alpha rageful Pokemon. All these ones like they're bigger than normal Pokemon too. Like that pumpkin guy is not really that big in other settings. So in this game, now if you want to run away or dodge, you have to literally run with your with your guy. Hey, what's going on? What's up? So you have to literally run, or the Pokemon won't move. It'll just stand there and get hit a bunch. Like the Pokemon has lost its own autonomy. To be honest with you, it's kind of stupid. Like the Pokemon should still be like defending itself and moving around, but instead they made it so like you have to run, or Pokemon will just follow you around like it's like really that dumb. And like I said, it's no longer turn based. It's kind of timing based as a battle, right? Because if you pick a move that has how you call it, that you pick a move that has a low refresh rate, right? Like the Pokemon moves all have refresh rates now, right? So like my Dragon Rush, that has a low refresh rate. So you hit him, it's gonna refill. See that little meter filling up there? It's gonna refill. Let's go. It's gonna refill. Well, faster or slower depending on the move's refresh rate, right? And I think I'm making this up because I haven't really explored everything, but I think look at that. So he's woozy, right? I could catch him. I don't need him, but so like if you fight someone who's hitting you with moves with high refresh rates, right? Then they can only do so many moves of that repeats of that move. So that means they have to use another move. So like for instance, like I was kind of disappointed when I got Greninja, right? But then I realized Greninja is a combo Pokemon. Also, you get all these little shards are now a collectible to help you advance in the game faster. So you should just do it whenever you see one. Anyway, like that's after it's Hunter. Okay, so like it's a combo Pokemon. So instead of you just hitting the Pokemon one time, you do whatever your strongest move is, and then you immediately follow it up. Get out of here. What's up, Shuppet? You immediately follow it up with the water shuriken, right? Because it's a 1-2 punch. It's like boom, big move. Oh no! And while they're recovering or picking their move, you need as quickly as possible be smashing that button to hit the shuriken, and it makes the battles much more interactive. It makes oh no, I'm not in a battle for some reason. I'm not in a battle. Let me know. Um, it makes it much more interactive. Like you can't just stay still while the battle is happening. Like you have to be actively in it, thinking constantly, thinking about what move you're using, who you're battling, like how strong they are, etc., etc., etc. You know what? I haven't even done that yet because I haven't gotten ZYGARDE yet. Um, I'm gonna start shiny hunting after this. Like, there's still like this one. Like, there's a bunch of little like side missions I haven't finished, and I've been judging if I do the side mission on what they give me, on how it's helping me out with the ZYGARDE battle. Ugh. There's been quite a Stern the Pumpkaboo fan. Also, one thing I've been doing is, because you guys may not notice, but I want to be a voice actor. So I've been playing around a little bit with my different voices. I can't do women, but as I think I fully voiced the sub villain, I'm gonna call him, like the anti-hero guy. I forget his name, and I kept giving this like more feminine, sly, snazzy voice. Right. It came out pretty good though. So anyway, so let's see what's going on here. So Pumpkaboo used to be sorted based on their size. Okay. However, and she's probably unhinged. Um, I need to get the Switch to. Honestly, I think you should. Like, like how you'll get the next version of a system and you'll be kind of like, why did I even get that? Like, I kind of feel like I wasted my money. I will tell you the honest to God truth, because with my PS5, I still feel like I wasted my money. Most of the games I play on my PS5 are all the free games they give you, or the free to play games that are out in the market. I don't even buy anything, and I barely play it now because it's the more interesting games have been on my Switch lately, right? Um, so it's been funny because I really was skeptical at first when I first got my Switch, but now that I'm in it, I can wholeheartedly tell you it was a great purchase. Um, that I do not regret. I oh yeah. Let me grab that real quick so I don't forget. All right. I'm going on a trip tomorrow though to Wisconsin, so I need to make sure I don't forget this. 1 second, peeps. Put it in my pocket now. The one way I beat myself. The one way I beat myself as a person is I make sure that I outthink myself constantly. Ugh, man. I love seltzer. Like, this is my favorite. This is seltzer water. Um, Sparkling water, grapefruit. It's pretty good. Ooh, ooh. But my body can never handle the bubbles. So anyway, so I was saying before. Oh wait, are you getting the re-release Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green? Yes, I am, and they're going for $20 for a ROM that you technically don't really own. Like, I wish we were doing a version where they put them out in physical media, because that's one thing I've dedicated myself to with the Nintendo games, at least, is the physical media. Because the more that they push digital, the more rare the physical media will become, and the more, honestly, it's a great investment for the future. Like, I'm even thinking about in the future of just like buying 2 of every game, because they always become worth money at some point, right? Like, I sold some videos, a few. Probably shouldn't have. I sold Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Moon, and a few other games, not even that many. And I got about like $300 for them. Which, you know, think about it, I spent probably $40 like back in the day when I got them, and I hadn't touched the games forever. I still have my 3DS, which is a special edition 3DS, which I got from probably $100 something dollars, which I know goes for like almost $500 right now because it's one of the Pokemon ones with the XY. And the longer you hold on to it, the more valuable it becomes. Especially because, again, with physical media going wayside, owning your games becomes more important than ever. Let's see. Did you see the? No, let me put this. Let me stop being an old man. I have glasses I could probably wear, frankly. Let's put this right here. I don't even know why I put it down there. I'm being dumb. Um, are you getting a re-release Pokemon? If I read, did you see the $16.5 million Pokemon card? I did see that. I did see that Daytona. I was like, yo, what is that? Like, why is it? I mean, I know these cards are worth money, but why? I swear, like I think with that kind of curve, that's why a lot of people were out here like losing their mind over Pokemon cards. Like, yo, screw college, I'm Pokemon card farming, boy, which is not a bad idea. So, you know what's funny to me? I don't know how you shiny hunt a Dratini in the game, because are you talking about like in any of the games? Because in ZA, I think there was only one Dratini, and I thought him on a rooftop, and I got him, and I captured him. I don't even want to evolve him, and I'll tell you why. I don't like. I really don't like how to say this. I don't. Oh, don't bring me an alpha Pokemon. You know, in this game, the alpha Pokemon, there are Pokemon that are bigger than the other ones. Okay, I'm actually not going to do this mission. I said I need to re-release Pokemon Emerald because I'm not playing $250 for an old game unless I'm rich. Yeah, no, I'm with you, bro. Like, honestly, I think that's maybe I'm getting it backwards. There was one game of a generation that I definitely skipped. No, that was it. That was it. It was one with the whale. Like, that was the only generation in my life that I skipped. Like, I skipped that whole generation because like I feel like I like played Pokemon throughout high school. I played a little bit in college, and then I got out of college, and I was like, you know what? Let me put my old playthings away. And I saw the new Pokemon had a new game, and I ignored it. And I was like, no, I'm good. I ain't playing that, right? So I've actually never played the original of that series. But then I got a job where I had to commute, and I was bored on my commute. And I'm like, you know what? Let me go back to Pokemon. Let me go back to what I love. And I wound up playing it on my commute every day until I left that job. And I lose it. Left that job. I had to start driving for work, right? But for a glorious 10 months, I was on Pokemon Pearl, I believe that's what it was. I was playing. And then I got all the way back in, and then as you guys know, my YouTube channel has started. Um I played everything, like Pokemon Black and White, Pokemon Black and White 2. Um I love to just catch one when I want to. Thank you. Let's see. It was so high because of the bidding war. They're saying that Logan set it up and made his own bids to jack up the price. I mean, I wouldn't. I mean, for me, once you get towards like 6 million for a Pokemon card, that's when I stop. I don't know. But if you got the money, you got it. Dratini is on top of a roof. You go to a different roof, run back and forth, and keep re-rolling the spawn until they shiny. Oh, see, that's what I mean. Like, honestly, I've never been one of these shiny hunting people. No diss to you, my friend. But I told myself I want to at least do it a little bit because I was reading about it when I'm go. What I've been doing with this game is because I realized this game is very similar to some of the Pokemon of old in that it's not all spelled out for you, and that's a good thing. But I remember when I was a kid, I got one of those like those guides, so I could see the top of the map. So when I'm going through a dungeon, I knew what to go for. On the top of the map, it also told you what item was inside the Pokeballs. It was worth your time or not. And I would get those guides for every Pokemon game, until of course we got to the 3D worlds where they weren't really doing that anymore. But in the original sprites, yo, how are you? See, you out on the street naked, bro. I'm sorry. I know you better get hot. You hate this. But good night. That's how I know. Let me catch that. See, and I'm like, I get all the alpha Pokemon, all these large scale Pokemon. I'm getting them. Yes, yes. That is the generation that I skipped until they did the remakes, and then I wound up playing the more modern 3DS remakes of it. Yes, Dratini is on top of the roof. That is true. So again, I found that I actually really enjoyed this fighting system in this game better than the old games, even, which I'm surprised I feel that way. I'm not lying. I'm very surprised that I feel that way. Also, I have noticed a lot of the people you encounter, a lot of the NPCs in this one are all middle aged. Maybe they're inching towards realizing that people like me, who are now in their 40s, are the people who first started playing Pokemon when it first came out. Because I'm noticing a lot of them are like these people, like a bunch of like 40-some-year-old hipsters. Okay, I'm not gonna activate that again. Yeah, I know there's always a sound when the Pokemon is shiny. I just love the little quirks they put in these games. And I'll say I don't even really fully understand, frankly, why they put the shiny thing in the game, but they've created a little system that people love. Anyway, so going back to my like general review, the fighting system here is improved. Like, again, being more active and not being turn based. I think some people might be mad about it, but for me, I'm like, no, I'm actually like, I like this more. I went back and tried to play Pokemon Sword, right? I had Pokemon Sword and Shield. I went back to go try Pokemon Sword while playing this game, and it was very disorienting and it felt very limited. I felt like, you know, like my fighting, what you call it, my options were gone. Like, I do understand and love the idea of it being turn based, but I think that RPGs have evolved past that. And I think that it's okay for Pokemon to do the same thing. But I do think there's some tweaks because I will tell you that as I've played through the game, sometimes, and just sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes it's like a little bit too easy. And it feels like the game is like kind of holding my hand too much. Like, I want them to maybe give us like difficulty settings. And one thing I was telling my buddy is that like one thing that I was telling him, I think that the ultimate Pokemon game, in my opinion, the ultimate Pokemon game, and it might be this one coming up. This is my prophecy for the 30th and 40th, whatever it is, 30th anniversary. Is they release a Pokemon game, right? Where, and you probably already get this. You probably know what I'm gonna say. Where they literally, oh man, that worked really well. They put all them boys to sleep. That's wild. Where literally they have you playing every Pokemon region that ever existed on one giant Pangea map. Yeah, I got all my plushies, so y'all ain't about to get me on this one. They have ways of connecting to the different worlds of Pokemon, and you could play every single generation, capture every single Pokemon that there ever has been. You know what I mean? Like, I think it'd be like extremely dope, but also like really, really fun, like a great nostalgia wave to get to really relive everything. Like, imagine you get like I'll tell you one thing I missed in this game you don't get is you can't make your Pokemon. You can't just style him his hair any way you want him to. Like I'm like, yo, let me be bald, bro. I'm trying to be bald. Like I don't know, or even like a option to. I'm sure they could do this. Dress like Ash Ketchum. You know what I mean? Like that's so like long time coming. I'm like, how have we not reached the point yet where I can't dress like Ash and recreate the freaking anime if I want to, or pick any of his outfits, any of Ash's old outfits. You know, have those be collectibles throughout the game. You know, but I would love a giant Pangea version of Pokemon. You don't know what that is? It's like when when all the continents and everything were all connected. Like I want to go back. I want to have a Pangea version of Pokemon where it's sprawling, like the world is huge, kind of like Breath of the Wild, right? And of course you get your teleportation abilities or whatever, blah blah blah. Like and also like they made the HMs optional, right? Which is hard because like and they made the TMs unlimited, right? Like you couldn't just have to pick one to be like ultra strategic, right? That stuff is gone. Which I think those are improvements. I mean, I've been trying to capture this guy like all freaking. Would you stay in the ball? Oh, he always escapes every time. Scammery, Skymery, whatever your name is. Like I always defeat him, and he always does that. I know if I just stay up here and keep trying over and over again, and it'll work eventually. I just don't want him that bad. Like I know I'm just going to go through all that trouble. I've done it a few times. I went through all that trouble, and then freaking dude just I won't even use him because right now I'm trying to get this team up to snuff. That's why I got him training. I want Greninja on my team. Again, I think I'm almost ready though. I'm debating. Do I give? Before I even get in this whole second, do I give? I know I'm gonna do my little power up moves, but do I give him the other beak? Is that a better move to give him? Because the Rocky helmet, I like it, but I feel like when I'm going into this battle, it's not gonna mean as much. Now that I think about it, I don't know. Maybe it doesn't matter. Did you get your mystery gifts? I think they're about to expire soon. No, I did not. You know, let me save. Let me save the game. Yo, I'm telling you, I am absolutely awful. Oh, thank you for saying something too. I straight up just like don't even think about my mystery gifts. Again, I've got the game when it first came out. Then I ignored it for a while, and then I'm like, you know what? I paid money for this game. I should probably play that game. Like I have Metroid. I'm the new Metroid for Prime 4. Gotta play that at some point. I have to still finish Donkey Kong Bonanza. Exercise mission level, meet the conditions, and begin to shine bright like a gemstone. Okay, and then Project M. I mean, you can change your hairstyle, but you can't be bald. You have to have some kind of hair every time. I tried it. I tried to make it look like me. You also get the following items: Mutinite. Ooh, X and Y. Okay. Thank you for telling me to do that. By the way, I never would have done that if it wasn't for you. Let's see. Yeah, it's different in this game. Once you run a certain distance away and go back, Pokemon resets into a different one. Okay. What they don't do the random? There was a point where you could do the random. I think I can change my title too. Yeah, I save these hoes, bro. Yeah, okay. Ooh, I want to remove that. See, I keep getting distracted. Like, and then I know they do it on purpose. Like, I'm like, okay, let me go and do this next thing. But also, hold on. Is that a move in there? Is that a secret TM I don't have access to typically? Should I go spend my time to go up to that rooftop and go get whatever that is? Probably not. Am I gonna do it? Probably so. But yeah, anyway, I just want to see literally a mega Pokemon game. And one where they also like, and let's be real here, where they go like balls to the walls and do something really weird, right? Like the Mega Pokemon, I think they may have like in my opinion, was an excellent concept and an unbeatable idea, right? The new one where you like they turn all shiny and they get giant, but they are like made of like stained glass or whatever. Like, yeah, kind of cool, but like it's not the same. It's not the same. Like at all. Like Mega Pokemon is cool because you don't know what you're gonna get, and your Pokemon looks completely different, and they normally look better or cooler. And then you have the different XY options. Like it's a better thing. And I think they should give some other Pokemon who didn't get the Mega treatment some treatment. And like even when I went back and played when I played Sword and Shield, right? When I went to play Sword, I completely forgot about the prehistoric Pokemon, right? Like now that I played through this game, I know it's a retread. There's a lot of Pokemon missing from the new generations that I forgot I really even dug and I mess with. You know what I mean? And I want to see them get this fighting treatment. Like I want to see them have this ability to run around and have the moves have different counters. And it's I don't know. I want to see them get this same thing because it honestly, and I think they will. I think that they're not going to go backwards and have us go back to turn base. So I would say for now, if I was making any decree, is that turn-based Pokemon games are going to be dead going forward. Like it's not happening. Like they're not going to go backwards and put you back in that limitation after you experience so much freedom, right? Like this is a better way to fight. It just is. It's an evolution. People may not like it because it's different, but it is what it is. All right. Now my Pokemon know self-destruct. And the Draco Meteor don't work. You get impact. I'm sure gonna see if I got any. I know I got some new moves. I don't see if any of these Pokemon in my crew can utilize this. Volt switch now. Heat wave. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, honestly, like they Mega Evolution, and I think they should do a thing where they give the Pokemon even further permanent evolutions. Like let's get another version of Charizard, another version. Like if you have a Pokemon that's already fully powered up, and you want to bring him into the game. You know what I mean? I think it'd be kind of cool to like have them have another evolution. Like I dig Mega because it goes away after a while, but I do think they could maybe do something different. Let's see. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, give him Dragon Pulse instead. Yeah, never mind. Because I know who I'm fighting. Never mind. Let's keep that there. And I will say, I really do like some of the changes too, like that you do have unlimited team. Like this has been a thing for a while, but you know what I'm saying. No, that's cool. I think that might be it. Ultra Web. See, I'm trying to like. So I love Flare Blitz, but I feel like if I'm honest, let's see. It makes my bird here a kamikaze plane. Like all his moves, all they do is constantly. I'm gonna give it to him anyway, but they constantly just make him like take damage, except Hurricane. But I'm going into my final battle, so I really want to put my best foot forward. Sword and Shield would have been good if rumors were true about Armor Evolution. It was like Mega Evolution, but a suit of armor would form like like Power Rangers. See, I mean, maybe. I mean, again, I feel like they could do that too. They might be holding on to that one. All right, you can use Thunder. Let's see what we can do. We can trade out. Nope. No. All right, that's it. Okay. So I'm gonna do a little bit more. Let's see. I just want to make sure when I go fight him, I am like, because I now know what I know what I gotta do. Switch up, then I'm like all the way up. Oh yeah, I forgot about the new. There was that new Pikachu form. Like, I don't know. I just want to see them do something really crazy. Like that you watch, you go, oh my god, only Nintendo. Oh my god, only Pokemon. Right? Also, let's give the Master Ball purpose again. I think this one just got lazy. Like instead of like making it essential, like there weren't really that many Pokemon that were that hard to catch in this game to even require a Master Ball. And I get it, maybe they're saving things for the next game. But I don't know. It just feels cheap. Cause like I'll show you what they did. They nestled it away as a reward. Because I think right now I'm at level. I'm going towards. I'm 37, and I got to make it to 50, which isn't that far, right? But the Master Ball is like what you get at 49, and like, okay, when am I going to use that? By the time you give me this, it's over. And then and then even here with the Experience Candy XL, like, dog, come on, man, like, are you serious? Like, now I get the XL. Now I get the XL. I don't even. They don't even give you the XL running on the floor. Like the L's are cool. I love the L's, but they could have done this distribution a little bit better because I noticed that I was on the end game part of Pokemon Sword. No, not Sword. Pokemon Scarlet. And my Pokemon were around like 50 something, 60 something, 70 something. Now in this game, in order to finish up the game, they got to be somewhere near around the 80s and 90s and 100s, and there's still so much left to do. Now, if you're a completionist, great, but I'm not. I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm just not. Like, I'm not a completionist at all. I'm gonna do some small trading, and then I'm probably gonna switch to another game. But I just felt like I spent this money on this game. I was so excited for it, and for me just to let it sit is shameful. So, all right. All in all, though, I'll say what I said before. Like, I think the improvements to the game are fantastic. And I think the next step is a full, expansive Pangea Pokemon game. Also, one where we get some action from the anime. Maybe you like Lilo, right? Maybe you like Roy. You know, Maybe you enjoy some of the protagonists. I don't know if those are like licensed differently because like I feel like they could have done that a long time ago. Like I know Pokemon Yellow is meant to be that, but I like even I'll say this too. Even in this game, I feel like there weren't that many Pokemon. Like I found myself just randomly capturing random Pokemon because I'm bored, not because I needed to. Not, I mean, every like the occasional Pokemon like you walking around the game, you're like, wait a second, you're here? Because if you're not reading a guide, no, you don't care. Like you wouldn't know if you don't read a guide. Again, I was at one point the guide king. So give me 1 second. I'm gonna get myself ready. So this is a random aside, y'all. Um, yeah, I haven't gotten the DLC. Um, I heard that a lot of people were mad about it because it costs money. I might go ahead and check it out now that I've played the game long enough because I'm going to be curious. I think if I was still in the midst of playing the game and I heard about that, or paid attention to it, rather I heard about it, but I didn't pay attention. I was like, you know what? I'm not even done with the game. I can't worry about some DLC yet. You know, like why would I sit here and worry about DLC when I'm not even done with the game? And no one's making me buy the DLC. I don't have to buy it right now. You know? Okay. So that, but I don't know. Hey, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? All right. Let's give you a little bit more love. Boop, 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 boop. All right. Cool. I'm just trying to make sure I'm like maxed out as much as I can be without being maxed out, maxed out. Phew. So, hey, what's going on? And what's up, man? Long time no see. So I'll tell you what. Y'all may not know this, but I got a sleep app machine. If you don't know what that is, it's like basically like when I snore at night, I stop breathing. And apparently I was like not breathing like a lot. Like 40 times in a night. Like they call those apnea events. And I was like, wait, what? And so I knew my insurance would cover it, and I have insurance for once. You know, I'm a contractor, so I typically don't have insurance. All right, cool. Save that. I constantly save because of trauma from a childhood when you were playing Pokemon when you were a kid and you had to have your Game Boy, and you had the battery in there, and your batteries were going to run out, but you didn't want to take the batteries out. You were in the middle of the game, and you were in a certain part of the game, so you rolled your what their AA batteries out until the very end of them, but you saved constantly so you didn't lose anything. So now I just save just to save. I'm sure everybody else does it too. I need to make a Pokemon First World Problems video again. For like the modern time Pokemon, critiquing those. I don't think it would do well, but it'd be fun for me and it'd be a kind of a cool project. So you look out for that. That's coming. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna call it right now. I'm going to do that. A story I get, but is wrong that they put Mega Stones behind a paywall. I heard that. Um, like it is kind of annoying. I won't lie to you that like I can't get my Mega Stone for Greninja right now and go and fight him, right? Like I feel like that should just be in the game. But then you're like, well, you gotta go do a special event to go and get it. And I'm like, ugh. And I'm betting it's behind the paywall. And I'm betting if I go and pay that paywall, now I'd have what I want. But I'm like, you know what? I'm an old school Pokemon game player, right? Like I don't need to have it. And I think even me going and doing all this, like, you know, because I've been training on other Pokemon, right? I've been trying to train up Greninja. I don't know why I want Greninja even on my team. I just decided that one day. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna train up Greninja. That's what I'm gonna do. That's my plan. That's my goal. That's how I'm doing it. And again, he won't be the most effective person on my team because I already know when I with battling this. I'm gonna switch around now even. Like the first round, he can handle him by himself. Second round, I'm gonna try to get Charizard there to handle the rest. Right, that's my goal. Rather, I said that wrong. Sorry. Second round of the battle. Then I use Exalt. Let's say, get out of here. Yivitol, right? And then I know after that, Zerns does a good job. And then this is my pinch hitter because Talonflame's been my boy since day one. Like, it's kind of like I need a few more moves just to round it out. And then when I'm down to brass knucks, down to when it's down, because this is when the Pokemon is more vulnerable around the dragon at the end, I bring out my Draggy boy here. Okay. And I had to go, had to go Y. Which he looks kind of cool when you see him from the front. Like, I know everybody likes the other one because he has that blue fire flame coming out. But I feel like I like the Y. He's just he has a different power set, right? That's what it is. First world Pokemon problems are way different today, especially with the cards. Just want to make a Pikachu X and Pikachu Y. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think they're way different, and that means I would have to bone up a lot more on the lore of Pokemon cards because I'm not even involved in that scene like everybody else is. You know what I mean? Like, I know it's happening, but we'll see. How's the GF? She's doing good. Still looking for work. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's been treacherous out here in the work zone. She will now have been out of work for an entire year, which is crazy. Like, and I it's not even her though. It's like the market is crazy. If y'all don't know, she used to work in like some government affairs type stuff, but she was like, you know, on the floor here. And because Trump did the Doge thing and fired all those federal workers, he effectively put my girlfriend out of work because now she's competing with all those government workers who literally have more experience than her in DC because they worked in DC. So all those workers took like their severance package, ran, and then came and took the jobs because they're more qualified than civilians who are not part of the government. So she's been struggling to figure it out. So she decided to enroll in culinary art school. She's luckily got a good nest egg because she's been smart about her saving. But, you know, I'll say I'm proud. I'm proud of her being able to, you know, weather the storm because she still is able to like rock things out and take on new. And she has a couple of fringe opportunities here and there, but like it's not the steady regular income, right? So yes, I mean she's doing good though. I think she's weathering the storm the best she can. It's very defeating. It's hard. Like I've been unemployed before several times, annually even. You know what I mean? Because when you're a contractor, you're normally the first one they cut, and it's happened to me literally all the time. Y'all know that. Um, and I'm taking it like my first break ever from looking for work. Like I'm constantly looking at work, even when I have a job now, because I'm too scared to get comfortable. Right. This time around, for once, I have some savings, and I'm not in debt, so my money can go a little bit longer. Like I know right now, if I were to go into debt, um, I think I'm running. I'm just gonna follow him. If I were going to debt, I'd be okay for a few months. You know, I'll still be able to pay my rent for a few months. And then even with that, um, let's chase him. Like unemployment would help also bowl it over, so I wouldn't really have very much to worry about. But even as we speak, I'm actually currently working on studying for cybersecurity. Finally, I know I've been saying it for years. I'm actually doing it with a tangible. It is done running. I thought you were gonna say something. With a tangible goal at the end. I thought you were gonna do something. You just ran for no reason. Okay, NBC. Um, yeah. Let's see. I just wanted, especially while there was shiny Alpha Charizard too. Wait, the code is what? What is that code for? Hold on. Hold on. Let me screenshot my own screen. Yeah. Let me screenshot my own screen so I can hold on to that. All right, let me pause and try to get that real quick. Oh my god. And y'all, after this, we gotta go fight ZYGARDE. I gotta go to bed. Like, I'm gonna get up early in the morning. Like early as heck. All right. Uh, mm, mm. Wait. Okay, I'm good. I thought my battery in danger. Oh, you got it. Okay. The code is all right. B1 G 00 6. Ah, this code or password has expired. You can't receive the gift. Is that what you were trying to give me? It expired. Don't worry. It's right. It was my fault. I'm gonna try it again anyway. B1 G 0006. I know it's not gonna work. I just want to try it anyway. Yeah. Whatever, guys. Cool. But all in all, this has been one of the more enjoyable Pokemon games. And I'll say, I found myself doing something that I used to do when I was a kid, right? And that's like sit here and literally get lost in a Pokemon game. Like, I mean, I'm serious. I've had several times now where I made plans to go do something, and instead I just stayed here and played the game instead. I was like, you know what? Yeah, going outside sounds fun in theory, or I can just go. I can just go ahead and you know, play with my Pokemon. Like you know that meme where they show like a bunch of like quote unquote sexy girls or hot girls in bikinis, and they go, "Would you spend 5 minutes with them or PS5?" And then all the like the bitter, snarky dudes are like, "PS5 because it'll never leave me. PS5 because it'll cost me less money. PS5 because do." And I'm like, dog, y'all shut up, bro. I First of all, why do you have to choose? It's a stupid thing. Like you can hang out with those girls and then play video games tomorrow. What's wrong? Stupid. Anyway, so I got a CPAP machine, so I could sleep. So I stopped dying in my sleep. And apparently last night was the best sleep I've ever had in my life. Apparently. So I'm gonna try to run that back tonight. So I'm gonna try one round of trying to fight him and win this battle. One round. If I don't win, or if I die, that's it. All right. Who am I to use? I already forgot. Oh yeah. All right, chestnut. Let's go. Where you at, doggy? See what I mean by the battle though? The battle system? Like, it doesn't matter whose turn it is. You know what I mean? It's like you either run away or you just keep getting whacked, or you pick moves with quick refresh rates and you hit them at the right sequences. All right. And you can't just go in your satchel or your bag or whatever and quickly like heal people. Like I'll say this, they thought this through because you could just go through and constantly heal and pause the game over and over and over and over again. But instead, they make it so like you have to wait a few seconds. Like I can't, like right now, I can't just go back in my bag and heal people, right? So make sure to be more. They limited this feature, so instead of using a turn to do it, you have to wait to do it. So you just can't do it instantly. What makes you have to be more strategic about it. Which again, I absolutely love. Like right now, hit him with Woodhammer, hit him with close combat. It's still subject. Like Woodhammer is the first one's going to recharge, and then Gig of Impact should put him closer to bed, and then one more, right? And you just keep smacking them, what they say in the streets. Okay. So with me having the best sleep of my life, I am so excited to see the benefits. Apparently, I'm gonna lose weight, which I'm excited for because I have consistently been gaining weight, and it hasn't made any sense because I don't eat poorly. I work out. Well, I work out sometimes, but like for the way I eat, I should not be gaining the weight that I've been gaining, right? Like that's just what it is. And then like, is it because I'm old? You know, I thought it was just like, I'm turning 42. I'm older. Maybe that's it, right? But reportedly, that ain't it. Like apparently, it's because my what do you call it? My metabolism has been destroyed by my sleep apnea, by me not sleeping correctly. Like like both doctors said the same thing. They were like, "Yeah, you're gonna lose some weight. You're definitely gonna lose some weight. So look out for that because your metabolism is gonna actually be able to focus on doing its job and not keeping you alive." Also, in the game, smartly enough, the Pokemon go after you in addition to going after their opponent. So you yourself can get knocked out. So you can't just stand there in the middle of a battlefield and think it's sweet, which I love too. Like it's just like it's not a game. It's a serious. See, right now my goal is I know right now that I could use somebody stronger if I wanted the battle to end faster, but I'd rather keep healing Chestnut. So all my other Pokemon that I can use later. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Damn it. Can do the heavy lifting when I need them to. Because that final battle is hard because you got to basically go all out because he has a cheat move where literally, no matter what you do, if you don't beat him within the time limit, he just eradicates that Pokemon and locks that Pokemon on the battlefield. So whatever the Pokemon is, he can't help you. Like it's done, son. Okay. I even had to like honestly go on the mission because of this battle to get the pink plush so that it's harder to knock me out. So I had too many times in a row in this game where I repeatedly was like in the verge of winning the game. And then, oh, he passed out. He's done. Okay. I'm not using Max Revive for him, so it's fine. We're gonna go with Z-Boy next. It's all right. You had a run. Thank you, buddy. Let's see how it works. Again, this changes the way competitive Pokemon games work, but in a good way. I feel like in competitive Pokemon games, it's no longer about just move typing. It's now about strategy and what type of move you use, right? In a different way. Because, like, am I going to use a bunch of quick hitters? Am I going to use a couple of quick hitters, right? Like, even like they can miss moves now if you get too far away or you hit from the wrong angle. Like, it's impressive. Like, they really sat down like, all right, let's redo the system. Let's look at everything and see what we can do. See, Elon is going to make robot girlfriends that can double as game consoles. When you kiss them, you stare into their eyes like Virtual Boy or VR headset. That's weird, bro. Stop. Get off the hyper potion, bro. All right, that's my fault. All right, let's go full restore, not hyper potion on accident. Thank you, bud. Yeah, even this ZYGARDE battle, it's not a real battle because it's not one-on-one trading hits. Okay, I've now done this twice now, so now we're on the third round. And now what you do matters. And the order your Pokemon in this battle really matters. Like, I gotta pay attention to what rocks him. So he missed that one. Like, I don't even know if my moves are doing anything right now. Like, it's making a baby dent. That's all we can hope for. Like, he's not even, again, he's not really attacking me. And it's going to happen. Now he's locked in. And I got to run and make sure I go into the space where he chose not to make it weird. Okay. Because immediately that Pokemon dies. And luckily I max revive. I'm going to use it on him. And I'm going to bring out Zevi. And give her a run. I know the dragon move was the right move to make. See, I gotta say, I'm still very impressed with what they decided to do with this game. Because I can't just go hide in the cut. Because if I go hide in the cut, he'll reach the point where he can. Oh no, I'm always too close. I'll reach the point where I go hide in the cut where. Oh my God! Hurry up! 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 Well, he'll get to his thing where he's doing right now. and could eradicate the Pokemon. Like, and I don't know how to even, like, right now, I avoided the whole thing, right? I don't even know how. Could not tell you how I did that. Ugh. But I do know what I'm doing. Many dragon moves if I can hit him with. That's what I'm doing. Like, I'm saving my Charizard X for that final battle. Oh, he's going to do the thing. Oh, see, he got me. Like, how do you know where to run? Like, okay, that's what I mean. Like, see, like, I can do everything right. Everything right. With the battle, my Pokemon were all good. I was ready to go. But he got me. I lost not because my Pokemon suck, but he got me. I'm not doing that again right now. So next stream, we're gonna continue this journey, this battle of me trying to freaking beat ZYGARDE, which I'll tell you will 99.9% be on Sunday. If anybody wants to come through and hang out, that's where I'll be. I think I'm gonna move my setup around for work and put this one here and that over there so that I can easily stream from my Switch, because that's the only way it's going to really work, frankly. So thank you guys for inspiring me. I am going to take my night because I got to sleep, and me in bed with the sleep out machine, I just got to get ready, gotta get used to it. All right, y'all. Thank you for watching. We'll do it again real soon. I'll tell you, like, I realized that sleep time machine, and I'll go into a little bit of thing here, is probably life changing for me in like a bigger way than like I could even really even admit. Because like I thought about the other night, I'm like, okay, I feel less inclined to go out at night because I want to make sure I don't ruin my sleep. Or like I'm not drinking right now, I'm like no alcohol, right? I feel less inclined to want to drink because I don't want to throw off my sleep app games. And I have to use it like at least 4 hours a night, right? Or they'll take it away from me. And right now I'm gonna pay for it. So I'm like, why the heck why would I do anything different? Ugh. So yeah, you can't tell I lost some weight. Mostly in the face. Oh, all the way in the face, like no belly. My belly's gone. No belly. Pec's still working to get them back. But I feel pretty good. So anyway, all in all, I'll say just as my overall overarching critique on this situation, like this generation gives me a lot of promise for Pokemon at least. And I really do see this what we got here in Legends kind of the new standard. And I think the next one is going to be incredible. And I'm hoping for some like revelations and some deep cuts and some things that reward you for being a Pokemon fan for as long as some of us have been. Well, that said, guys, expect more videos from me, especially from the Pokemon realm, coming up real soon.